So basically, guys, once again, I want to show you. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? This is what they wrap around whatever they send you. So if you even have one IRS letter, you got one of these.
Yep.
Okay? And so now, let me see. Marie, read this. Let me see. Hutchinson.
Yes.
Read this for me. Read this for the class. What does that say?
Cut off and return the voucher at the bottom of this page if you are making a payment, even if you also have an inquiry.
Okay, so now we gotta realize we're Alice and we done fell down this doggone rabbit hole. So what do they mean? What are they really saying here? Tony, what are they saying here?
Basically, that piece of paper you can use in an instrument to pay them back.
Look at that. They even put all the information down there that you need to negotiate it. Look, even your exemption ID numbers right there, guys. Look at that. Bam.
Wow.
So what? Then they fill out the rest. They fill out the amount and the dollars, right?
Well, because you don't know how much you owe them in taxes. You don't know. There's also, if y'all grab one right now, some of them at the bottom it says a $300 fee for private use. That means that each one of your A4Vs is going to cost an extra $300 for processing fees. So you don't know how much all that's going to add up to, right?
Right.
But they got to get paid their tax. So you want to leave the door open for them to, hey, I don't care. They can take $1 million. I don't care. Take it. Just pay off the rest of the stuff that I send you.
Question.
Yeah.
Are taxes, are the A4V amounts taxable?
You mean like could they tax you for negotiating them?
Can they tax you for debts that are discharged?
No,
through
they can't.
A4V?
They can't tax you on debt.
Well, there's a 1099A, or I forget which one it is. Like for instance, if you negotiate a credit card and pay it off for less than the amount due, you get a 1099 something, or I can't remember what the letter is or whatever, but you get that at the end of the year from the credit card issuer, and you do have to pay tax on that. So when you discharge a debt,
1099C.
is it C? Okay. So when you
we're gonna look at that, because the way that they make their forms, you gotta put on. Okay, you guys get a scratch piece of paper. For those of y'all that are movie watchers, just start scribbling this stuff that I'm throwing out. You guys ever see the movie They Live from back in the 80s? Had Rowdy Piper. It's called They Live.
They Live.
Okay, this movie was about this guy, and he found these glasses. He before he had the glasses, he walked around and everything looked good. And then it came to a point where he found these glasses, and he put the glasses on, and he realized when he put the glasses on, there were certain people that looked normal when he didn't have the glasses on, but when he put the glasses on, they were aliens. He could see them.
I think I've seen a clip of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
really
that.
hard to hear. It's like there's a lot of background stuff going on.
there's a lot of background noise.
Let's try to zero it out. Anybody who's not going to participate, anybody that's in a quiet background, can keep your phone unmuted. Anybody else, just kind of, I don't know, chirp in when you get a chance. But that movie, if you guys haven't seen that movie, you need to check it out. It's called They Live, and it pertains to what the heck we're going through right now. If you really want to get down to it, because it showing it's showing that there's it's like a double standard.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that the rich are using.
Right.
So,
You know?
ladies, if I'm following you correctly, let's say one of the students is saying, okay, they charged me $5,000 twice. Could he have, or if that happens to us, we'll just download this form and send it to them? Is that work?
Does anybody have, excuse me, let me hit a drink real quick, hold on. Does anybody have a frivolous filing letter with them that they can look at right now?
Yes, just don't know how to put it in the chat.
Okay, who just said that?
Ransomed.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the screen so we can see. Do you mind? Because I know it's not redacted. Maybe we
No,
should.
it's not redacted. But
Maybe that's a bad idea. Okay, at the bottom of it, is there anything that looks like a coupon?
yeah, it's got the voucher, and it's already no amount assessed. I copied a bunch of them. I'm saving them from the IRS. Has my exemption number on it. No dashes.
Okay, so then to me what makes sense is you got plenty of checks to pay your taxes.
That's right. I'm real happy about that.
Yeah,
Quick question on your voucher screen, though. You have a negative in front of the amount where you write the numbers in, and you have a dollar sign. Is that the way to do it, dollar sign and the negative?
Yes. Yes, and let me tell you why. Because when they're doing this transaction, we're trying to balance the books. So you got to think about accounting.
Negative
Okay.
dollars.
So if they're saying there's a debt, there's a debit, right?
Right.
Then the only way to balance that debit is with a credit. Okay. So when you look at a bill where you have a credit, it either looks one of two ways. It either has brackets around it and it's red, or it has a negative sign in front of it because it's a credit to the debit to balance the book. So when I do a negotiable instrument, when I do an IVOE for A4V, I put that make sure that they understand it's a credit.
Correct.
And not a debit. I don't want Federal Reserve notes from this. I want the books balance.
Correct. I noticed you added the nice void where prohibited by law, which is a great disclaimer, everybody.
Absolutely.
Helps protect you. But there's do we need to do the tax period that it's paying?
I really don't think that would matter. I mean, if you're sending them if somebody sends you a blank check when they owe you money, would you complain about it being an old, old
invoice? Know the tax period.
Right, you may not know. But.
Exactly.
And is the signature in red or blue? It's blocked off.
I put all my signatures on my instruments in blue, sometimes red, and sometimes purple.
And is there a thumbprint on it?
Yes.
In red?
There's always, yes.
Okay.